Right. So, like I said, our guest this morning is none other than Shermalyn Sidonie-John. That's our guest this morning. Now we're coming back and start off the conversation because we've got a lot to talk about. She wears a lot of hats, so we're going to get back into that in a minute. Of course, we'd like to take the opportunity right now to acknowledge our partners, the First National Bank. We appreciate you so much and your backing behind this program. Also to Courts, we appreciate you as well. Thank you. Let's take a word from them and then we come right back.
Quartz Optical presents Eye Candy. Affordable and stylish eyewear to suit your fashionable style. Save up to 70% off all month long. Get that frame today with no cash and pay later. Schedule your next appointment online today on quartzoptical.com. It's easy and convenient. Treat yourself to some eye candy. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply. Offer ends November 30, 2023.
First National Bank says get the home you've always wanted with zero down. That's right, as we celebrate more than 85 years of being here for you as the first indigenous bank, we're giving 85 individuals 100% financing to achieve their dream of home ownership. This is possibly the most important decision you'll ever make. 100% financing for your dream home. Call or come into First National Bank today and ask about our zero down payment 100% financing for mortgages. First National Bank, here for you.
Wonderful. So here we are, 4 minutes in our time already gone out. I'm going to try to see if we could steal it back, but that's fine. Shermalyn, good morning. Good morning. Long in the making. We tried to put this into motion about 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, and we are finding the time now. So I'm definitely appreciative of that. What's going on?
So much is happening. Most importantly for now, I've decided to do a career conference.
Right.
With a focus on personal branding.
So here's what. So your time is not yours them couple of days or weeks there.
That's right.
Certainly. All right. Well, let me dial it down back a bit because I wasn't here the first time you graced the She Speaks Stage. So I have to find out where all of that birthed from. I need this for me. Yeah. Somebody else may have listened the first time, but I need to know. I need to get a little grounding sense as to the personality, where it all came from. Where were you born? What was growing up like?
I come from a very, very close-knit, very intimate family, very vibrant.
Nice.
I've always loved marketing and branding. This is something that I've always been passionate about. I've always loved public speaking, but most importantly, I've always loved community and helping persons.
Oh.
Yes. So because of that, that has been a part of my career journey from the inception. And even from school through SJC, I've always been a part of groups.
Right.
Even as I am older now as a career, I give back. Last year I did a personal branding keynote kind of experience with the Form 5 students.
Right.
I'm going to do it again this year. We just need to finalize. So even if I have positioned myself as a global marketing leader and a personal brand strategist, from an authenticity point of view and my way of being, this has always been
it was only natural, isn't it?
Yes, and that is critical when you're actually building a personal brand, being real, being authentic, being truly you. So, fast forward to me. A lot of St. Lucians know me as being the marketing and communications lead for Flow.
Yes.
Building that brand with my team and so on. Something that I'm really proud of, something that I did with them. And I transitioned from Flow into another telecommunications company at a more senior, more exciting level. And what was supposed to be the next level of my career, I did an amazing job based on feedback from senior leadership team, and then despite that, I was laid off.
Right. Right.
And Mareen, honestly, this was a game changer for me, and it really allowed me to open my eyes. Why? Because as women, based on what we're supposed to do traditionally, I
Yes.
did the work.
Yes.
You understand?
Okay.
I went to school.
Right.
I worked hard.
Right.
I brought in the results.
All right.
But yet still,
You were
this-
disposable.
and this
Right.
is an indication that there are conversations that happens in rooms that we have no control over. A
Right.
conversation to get promoted, a conversation to be laid off, a conversation to choose you as someone that persons want to buy products from, a conversation to invest in your business. These are conversations that happen to us as people, a conversation to decide if we're listening to RCI or not.
Exactly.
You understand?
That's true.
So, how do you ensure that when these conversations are happening, you are the obvious choice?
Right.
You understand? And going back to being laid off, it made me realize that, Shermalyn, no matter how hard you or anybody else work, this is something that could happen. So you could
Yeah.
decide to take it personal,
Right.
or you could decide to become the most valuable marketing driver for your career. But here's the twist. I also realized that I learned so much from my leaders growing up, right? Not just from academic point of view, but on the job. When they brought me into situations and rooms where we literally had to build strategy from the ground up. So it made me realize that if you're going to build your personal brand as a leader, right, it's important not only to do it in a way that benefits you, but to do it in a way that benefits the organizations you lead, the people you lead, and why not amplify it even more to your community and global. So I was like, the next phase of my career will not just be about me. It's about Shermalyn, and that's how I involve into the influential boss lady. But it's about me creating a table and bringing
right.
other
I
ladies
was waiting for you to say that
along
line.
with me. Yes.
That is the line I was waiting for, because
Yes.
I'm sure, like you said, you would have been devastated, because there you are. Like you said, you did it all.
Yes.
Okay, this was required. I made sure I did that. And I sat there and I delivered. And you guys saw I delivered. But yet still, I was laid off. And that could have been, the initial reaction to that for anybody would have been devastating,
and it
because
is.
right. But what you did is that you championed yourself out of that, and you decided, okay, well, let me build my table where I am in charge, and I know, okay, if I'm going to put in that kind of work and that energy for results, I'm in control of whether or not it is
Exactly.
valued.
But I
You get
want
me?
to add, though, very importantly, not everybody may decide that this is what they want to do 24/7. In
Right.
my case, I'm very, very intentional and an advocate for doing it while you're in your current role, right? Because I still work full time,
Exactly.
right? But you need to do it in a way that adds value. For example, if you are an executive leader, if you are a CEO, if you are a future leader, by intentionally building your personal brand or your executive presence, it allows you to pull in benefits to yourself and your organization. So let's put it into perspective.
Right.
If you are, say, a CEO, if you are a marketing leader, brand leader, by right, you become the face of the company. You're driving the company. You're charged with the responsibility of driving revenue. You're charged with the responsibility of driving leads. You're charged with the responsibility of attracting investors or high-value talent into your organization.
Right.
So by positioning yourself online as a leader who is informed, who's knowledgeable, but a leader who also gives back, you build a community, you build a following, and that now converts into opportunities for the organization you lead or you own. And that's what we overlook.
Let me tell you something. Hold on there. No. This is the exact line. This is the conversation we need to have
That's
today.
right.
This is it. Because more and more we see in persons are transitioning. Okay, they are employed full time, and they might decide they need a side hustle, or they might need a passion they might have, so they need to follow that passion. But the passion is not really, bringing in the money that the full-time job is bringing in at the time. And what happens a lot of the time, and I am now in the middle of witnessing this personally, not in the RCI setting, but I am in the middle of witnessing that personally, where persons does not understand, or they figure, well, it's like a competition thing. Oh, I don't need to do this for my because I trying to build myself there, and they fail to realize that in building themselves does not mean that you have to downplay the company that is
Absolutely
footing the bill,
not.
that is
Absolutely
putting the food
not.
on the table whilst you sick or you go after your interest.
But you have to be intentional.
You have to be
and you
intentional.
have to be strategic.
Right.
You understand?
And it can work. That's what you're saying to me.
Absolutely,
And you
absolutely.
put this so brilliantly together there. And I think this is an eye-opener for a lot of people who are right now in that dilemma. Because they need to understand that this cannot be a lack of enhancement to the company that you're in for. Everybody is creating this
Exactly.
rough patch between because,
Exactly.
oh, I am working full-time here, but I want to do this. This is my passion. And then they see it as an opportunity to create some sort of riffraff between the two.
Exactly.
This
But you
is
see, the
sad,
thing
though.
is, it is. But the thing is that it requires a shift in mindset, and like I say, a cultural revolution. Because the thing is, the harsh reality is that sometimes team members, leaders are afraid to put themselves out there because they may not feel supported by the organization.
That too.
And
So it's a round table.
Right. It
full
is a
circle.
round table. So you need to understand as a leader, okay, so what it is, that thing that makes me so unique that I could use to leverage me as a professional, me as a personal brand, that
add value to you.
Add value to the organization. But in case things don't go okay in the organization, I have a backup plan. You know that saying, what have you done for me lately?
Right.
What have you done for me lately? That's how you have to think. And that's how your organization think. They may not say that, but and they will support you if it's done in the right way.
Well, that's where you come in, I would say,
Exactly.
because we need that. Okay, so you're right. We need
Yes.
that revolutionary mindset change, so everybody could be on board and be on the same page, and everybody could realize this is not a riffraff between the two. We could actually make
Exactly.
this work if we do it right.
Exactly.
And that's where you come in.
And that's why I come
Oh
in.
my, how has it been? How has that journey been? Have you been able to make progress in getting the both sides to see it from that
Yes.
standpoint?
I mean, as a starting point, Impactus, I'm very proud to say that Grace Kennedy Insurance is a partner, sponsor for Impactus. So if that's not supporting,
that is
your
support.
leader,
Exactly.
You understand? I'm
Wow.
really proud. I'm part of the Grace Kennedy Global Marketing team.
Right.
And the insurance SBU side of it are supporting Impactus. And this is something I'm very proud of.
Wow.
I hold them very dear to my heart. I started Grace Kennedy, my journey with Grace Kennedy 5 years ago.
Wow.
And it's really been a balance in between working full-time plus building my personal brand. But you have to be authentic and live what you're preaching,
Yes.
right? And for persons who don't want to start a side business, that's fine. You still need to build your personal brand and elevate your executive presence and influence. Why? Because it's a way that you could inspire, empower, and influence people and outcomes within the organization. You lead as a leader. Because the thing is, your team, people, they need to see you. They need to get to know you, and they need to learn from you. And these 3 points allows them to build trust. When people trust you,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Great things happen for the organization. If you trust your leader, it contributes towards increased engagement. It contributes towards team member retention. You understand? It will convert to you as a leader indirectly bringing in leads for your organization. Because as a CEO, CEOs, marketing managers, brand leaders, communication managers, you are a marketer. You're a marketer even though you're not a marketer. You represent the company, you represent the brand. But here's the thing though. In speaking to engagements and online, etc., a personal brand as a leader does 10 times better than a corporate brand. Put the face of a CEO, right, online.
Yes.
Put the face of your company brand, your corporate
Yes,
branding online.
yes.
It's going to do better because people are looking for real connections.
Yes.
People are looking for authenticity. You
That's
think
right.
Rihanna, have to be the face of her brand, Fenty Beauty? No. You think Rihanna had to do the Super Bowl, present at Super Bowl, and nicely put in product placement
Yes,
using her
yes.
lipstick? No. She's a millionaire. And she
Yes.
could say, you know what, my hard work will pay off. That's what we say. You know what? I work hard, it will pay off. No, she's owned her brand holistically.
Exactly.
She's owned her company holistically, and she is showing up. Now the
Yes.
thing is,
I
Mareen,
like it. No, I
Thank
love
you.
this. I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
And-
The passion again is
Yes.
I'm just in awe. Just go on, girl.
now you see the thing is we're busy, we're buried
Yes.
with work, and we're burnt out. That's a
Yes.
harsh reality. And most times we like, but Shermalyn, you know, where am I getting the time to do this? Where am I getting the time to show up? And it's fine. You decide if, first of all, showing up starts from within the organization, right? And I'm special message to my leaders, right? Mareen, within St. Lucia right now, we have leaders that could create case studies based on the work that they've done. We have leaders based on the knowledge that they have could influence decisions, changes, and outcomes within industries.
Yes.
But the thing is that we're so comfortable just being and
Yes.
doing.
Yes.
You understand? But when you really think about it, as a leader at a certain level, anybody could do what you're doing. You're supposed to bring in revenue. You're
Yeah.
supposed to lead people. You're supposed to
Right.
do that.
What sets you
so
apart?
what sets you apart as a leader? You understand? And when you get to that level, your qualifications, I've learned, will get you to a certain level. But you see, to take you to the next level, it's about how you could influence people. It's about how you speak to them. It's about how you get them to do certain things. It's about how much they believe in you. That's where your executive presence come in. That's what's going to set you apart.
Let me tell you something. I there listening to you and all that running through my head there. We need to add a wing to what's the company name? We need to add a wing. What's your
Influential
company?
influential boss
Right.
lady.
We need to add a wing there that I can control and under your guide where we can speak to performers.
Yes.
The artists. They
Yeah.
don't understand.
They don't understand
They do
that
not
their brand is
understand that their
them.
brand is so important.
Mm-hmm.
Big Lord God, I don't want to go there because I am facing this right now. We have a certain promotion that is on and a certain artist, and we get that a lot with performers. They seem to not understand when they connect genuinely with their fan
Thank
base.
you.
Nothing. It doesn't matter if they have 20 years after that. Nothing. No hits. Once you've had a nice connect where your fans feel
You build
that
community.
you're genuine and you connect with them on that
Exactly.
level, you can't. Nothing you could do. You can't do nothing wrong
Thank
again.
you.
And a lot of especially the new age artists, don't understand that.
Because
girl,
the-
we need to extend that brand.
Let me tell you. Even though the truth of the matter is, Mareen, even though I speak to, my truth is I'm a professional, I'm a leader, so that's who I speak to from a marketing point of view.
Right.
But this is applicable and transferable to anybody.
Anywhere.
Okay, and I want to be clear. People feel like it needs to be perfect to start. No. Be real, be authentic.
Thank you.
Be you. You need to put the you in your brand because that's what's going to set you apart. There are so many other artists, but what makes you you?
Exactly.
And that's what's going to bring your tribe together.
Exactly.
And that's the same in leadership. That's the same in leadership. I will tell you something. When I started with Grace Kennedy, my managing director, who I reported to at the time, she retired a few years ago. And I mean, during her tenure at Grace Kennedy, she made a tremendous impact in terms of winning awards for campaigns and etc., not just locally but globally. But you know, the day she was retiring, we did this video just to compile from the team who she is, what stood out about her. It wasn't the fact that the company got several awards about her. That's not what it was. It wasn't the fact that we had done a complete brand refresh that was successful. You know what stood out? That she was caring. That she was
Exactly.
motherly.
Right.
That was her legacy at Grace Kennedy because whoever
Wow.
replaced her could have come in and do the
Do the
job that
same
she
thing.
continued.
Exactly.
But you see the mark that she left in our hearts and
Personal.
minds as leaders. That's what you need to do because that's how you create a movement of loyal people who will then do exactly what you need to do. So for the leaders and companies who market St. Lucia,
Yep.
you understand? Who
Yep.
market St. Lucia. If you are able to position your team on LinkedIn and they build a relationship with potential investors even before they get to the trade shows, right? They were already saying yes to you because who else is doing it? So we really need to shift the way we think and shift the way we do marketing. And I'm sorry, if putting the you as part of your marketing and brand building strategy, if it's not a part part of your strategy, you're leaving money on the table. And let's speak to our HR leaders.
Thank you.
Let's speak to our HR leaders who are charged with the responsibility of attracting talent that the company could use, who are charged with the responsibility of training and development.
Right.
I want them to shift the traditional way of doing training and development. Right. Yes, you could invest in certifications and so on from the team, but from a cost benefit point of view and from a succession planning point of view, leverage the leaders that you have right now, understand how to extract that experience that they have and how to transfer the skills to your team.
Girl,
that's legacy.
Girl, no. We need a whole. No, this is serious thing, Shermalyn. This is serious because you're right. We need a complete overhaul of a mindset because
Yes.
we are going down that absolute other path. And what you're saying makes sense. I resonate with everything you're
Thank
saying
you.
because I believe in everything that you're saying. I believe this is the way forward.
It is
This
the way
is the way
forward.
for us to utilize and benefit on a greatest level.
Thank you. And, Gartner did a study, and out of the research, 2/3 of the respondents indicated that as leaders, and I'm saying as leaders, we lack authenticity,
Yes.
right? We lack that connection, right? Some other individuals, based on the study, also said that, I think it was 47% said that they don't feel like there's opportunity for advancement within the organizations. You understand? That contributes towards loyalty and employee retention. If organizations, and this is not new, this is being done. As a matter of fact, globally in the US, etc., a study was done on personal branding, and they realized that no questions about it, it has to be a part of the strategy of organizations. So I'm hoping with this movement that I've started in St. Lucia, the Caribbean, right, and globally, that it is something that it will be embraced because the future of leadership is personal, period.
Yes, it is. Listen, we've got 4 minutes left.
Oh my God!
Listen, this was such an impactful couple of minutes right
Impact
there.
us, and that is why my event is called Impact Us.
Impact us, certainly, because listen, you just wake me up and shake
Thank
me up, and you just had you pulled me in there. I don't know if that was your strategy, but it was it was genuine. You're right.
Thank you.
It was authentic.
That's me. That's
it was
me.
authentic and it was genuine.
Exactly.
And I'm not noticed, right? Listen, I can decipher things. So this was certainly genuine. And it was definitely from the heart.
Yes.
And you just pulled me in there, and in that short little bit of moment, the vision is just unfolded.
Exactly.
Because this is exactly, if we only understand this from that standpoint, and we start approaching life from there, we could make such a remarkable difference.
An impact.
An impact. That's the word.
Because in your lifetime, you should aim to maximize your impact.
That's
as a
right.
leader. And that is where Impactors came in.
Right. Absolutely.
My
Listen,
event is happening this weekend, which I'm so excited
let's
about.
talk about it because we are about to wrap up. So let's
Yes,
talk about
yes,
the event.
yes, yes.
The event is on this weekend.
Saturday.
Right.
Sandals
What time?
Gra-
How can we be a part?
Sandals
Everything.
Grand from 9 to 5. If anybody heads to my profile right now, they
Right.
can purchase their tickets. I'm going to say, Mareen, that honestly, I'm so excited because I may have to close off
Wow,
before
I can imagine.
because let me tell you, thank you, St. Lucia.
Yeah.
Thank you, St. Lucia, for supporting me. I wanted to do a conference and a workshop with a difference.
Right.
You will feel good. You will feel inspired and motivated. But you know what's most important about Impactors? You're living with your workbook, your blueprint to help you take your career to the next level in 2024.
Impactful.
Period.
Impactful.
That is my promise to
Good.
people coming to impact us. So if you've been feeling like, you've done well for the last couple of years, but you want more, you want to make your next move.
That's
if you're
right.
an experienced leader and you want to understand how to reposition yourself, if you're retired, you need to be at Impactors because
Okay.
I will let you understand what is that unique thing that you bring to the table and how you could leverage it to take your career to the next level in a way that benefits your organization, the people you lead, your community, and the world.
Wonderful. Now, in 1 minute, I want you to just throw out some inspiration there because you didn't get to this place by just sitting up with your foot up in the air, right? Sitting down with your foot in the air. So some persons who might be out there, chasing their dreams and stuff. throw something out.
I'm going to tell them that, honestly, nobody owes you anything.
Right.
Nobody owes you anything. Life is going to continue to throw bricks at you. Decide. Today, decide. I am becoming the CEO of my career. I like to call it careerpreneurship. Right? Careerpreneurship. I am taking ownership of my career and my success. Whatever that looks like for you, do it, but please do it in a way that you bring others to your table and teach them how to do it, period. Because that's what's going to outlive your job, your company, your personal brand.
Yes.
Take it seriously and make an impact.
Absolutely. Well said. Well done. Shermalyn, you are awesome. You rock, girl. Listen, no, I'm mad because I have a whole set of things tied up on my weekend. I should have been on this. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you, my
so
darling.
much.
This has been amazing.
No, man, you need to do more. Listen, I don't know. To me, every weekend we're supposed to have one of those things because we need to get that message. Listen, we need to spread this. This is the approach right there. If we grasp this, we'll be in a good place.
We will be.
Yeah.
We will be.
I really do hope we all get to the stage where we all grasp that.
Thank you, honey.
And thank you for starting the ball rolling.
And thank you for the amazing ladies. You see the lineup of women that will be doing the panel discussion. I just want to add that.
Yes,
we have an amazing lineup. Siobhan, who was she's currently at Logic Cayman. We have Deborah Raphael Edwards, who's the general manager for Salt, St. Lucia, and Dominica. We have Molly from Heineken. We have Lauren Sidonie from Event St. Lucia, Pamela Robinson coming in, and we have Donna Regis Prosper, who's leading Caribbean tourism. Yes.
Man, what a
So
panel.
we have an amazing panel.
That's a powerhouse panel right there.
Yes.
Wonderful. Shermalyn, I come in
Thank
for
you.
we take out pictures in a minute.
Oh, okay.
No,
Please and thanks.
Listen, this is
thanks.
fun. This is a lot of fun today. Guys, this is where we wrap up She Speaks for today. We do it again next Tuesday. And hopefully you're going to log on and join us then. Quartz, we appreciate you. First National Bank, thank you so very much. That's my time. Hyper is coming home next though.
Black Friday deals are here at Quartz Optical. Frames as low as $99 or get your frame absolutely free with selected lens purchases. Get these deals and more with no cash and pay nothing till March 2024. Black Friday deals start now at Quartz Optical. Book your free eye exam today at www.quartzoptical.com. Offer valid while stocks last. See in-store for details. Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
First National Bank says get the home you've always wanted with zero down. That's right, as we celebrate more than 85 years of being here for you as the first indigenous bank, we're giving 85 individuals 100% financing to achieve their dream of home ownership. This is possibly the most important decision you'll ever make. 100% financing for your dream home. Call or come into First National Bank today and ask about our zero down payment 100% financing for mortgages. First National Bank, here for you.
Attention shoppers! Get ready for a shopping experience like never before! Quartz is opening its doors for 24 hours straight! That's right! The excitement never sleeps! Join us for non-stop deals, exclusive offers, and unbeatable discounts starting at midnight on Friday, November 24th and continuing until 11:59 p.m. Whether it's late night shopping or early morning steals, Quartz is here for you around the clock. It's 24 hours off. Pure excitement. Set your alarms. Get ready to shop until you drop. Quartz, bringing value home.
Introducing a limited time offer you won't want to miss. Are you in need of extra cash? The St. Lucia Workers Credit Union has a solution for you. Get ready to experience their 4 for 40 loan extravaganza. That's right, you heard it correctly. St. Lucia Workers Credit Union 4 for 40 loan. celebrating 40 years of service. Starting from November 1st to December 10th, you can secure a loan for up to $40,000 at a remarkable 4% interest rate. That's unbeatable. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Transform your dreams into reality with our 4 for 40 loans. Apply today at any of our branches or online. St. Lucia Workers Credit Union 4 for 40 loan. Celebrating 40 years of committed service. Terms and conditions apply.
David Rogers c'était camarade depuis yo était tout petit l'école. Là yo commencé travail, Dave refusait payer contribution pour NIC. À l'air, il pâté ouais valéa.
Toute la vie moi, n'a travail pour comme moi. Moi ni madame moi, ish moi, exafé moi, caoutchouc. Marté ouais pièce raison pour faire contribution NIC. Mais actuellement, moi malade, moi en retraite. Et puis, positif comme moi. Mais ça pas possible. Ces bills là qui viennent chaque mois et qui viennent vite, ça pour faire.
Là nous commencer travail, moi dev parler à sur NIC et que mania yo ka supporter monde les bagay wed. Comme ça moi fait contribution moi. Là moi j'étais malade les salaires, moi joine bénéfice, madame moi joine bénéfice maternité aussi. Moi j'étais bien content avec mania NIC ménager l'argent monde. À présent moi bon, moi en retraite et nous confortable. Mani mal tête pour l'argent. Mais dev camarade moi, y a solide moi en shaitan.
NIC a protégé et investi chaque contribution pour faire assurer le fonds sécurité sociale là sain et sauve. NIC pour bénéfice nous toutes.